I've had so many different coaches. I've connected with so many different coaches. I don't think I've ever looked at a coach and like seen myself in a coach, perhaps like the way that I have with not even just Noelle, but with Eb as well. I played with Eb, so there's already that existing relationship there.
You're old, bro.
Yeah, that's the first sign. That's the first sign. No, I'm kidding. You're not.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny because I was telling my teammates, I was like, yeah, Eb was my vet my rookie year. They're like, Eb played? I was like, oh my God.
That's the worst.
Yeah, where do you think she came from?
That's the worst.
You know what I'm saying? So,
she just likes basketball? No, she played. What are you talking about?
I'm like, absolutely. She was good. She's a champion. I'm like, come on, relax.
All right, here we go. Our raincoat today. We're going to call it the Irish rain
Okay, by now I'm sure you've seen Skylar Diggins assault Caitlin Clark after Indiana blew out Seattle. Now, was that jail? No. Would it be a fight in the NBA? Yes. What I don't get is the Seattle coach here is the one complaining after the game, and Skylar, tears in her eyes, being like, how dare Caitlin embarrass me? How dare they beat us by 30? Hey, ladies, grow up. They didn't take their starters out in time? What are you talking about? And here's what I love. You think Caitlin's going to back down because they're crying? Like, how can a rookie embarrass us? What do they keep beating us up like this? How is she so good? No, Caitlin doesn't back down at all. She's like, hey, zip it, Skylar. Shut up. Stop crying. She literally mouths, stop crying. I'm not sure if it's in this video. I fucking love it. This league doesn't know what to do with Caitlin Clark. They don't know what to do with the Indiana Fever. It's not just her, Aaliyah Boston, Mitchell. Oh, this team is coming together, and Caitlin Clark is loving it. She's laughing at you, Skylar. Imagine that you bump her, and then you have the audacity to complain about them. Just play ball. You didn't hear Indiana crying when they started off 1-9. They just got up off the mat and started. That's assault.
I'm not even going to do an intro today. I'm just going to go straight into how I feel about this whole Seattle Storm player mistreatment situation. Now, this situation is still under investigation, right? There hasn't been really any concrete evidence out there. No more than rumors and allegations and accusations. What's so mind-boggling to me is I just watched a video with Nika Ogumake talking about the Storm coaching staff with Sue Bird. And she said, and I quote, I don't think I've ever looked at a coach and seen myself in a coach perhaps the way I have, not just with Noelle, but with Ebony Hoffman as well. There's just so much that aligns, end quote. Now, this is what she said. Now, the only fact that I can say, and that has been proven, is that someone filed a EEOC complaint. We can't pull that up nowhere on the internet because those things are private between whichever party's involved. But knowing that's the case, so much is being alleged at one time that I can't even keep up with it, be honest with you. I probably won't really fully report on this until I can get a timeline of what actually occurred. Because right now, this shit is all over the place, which may not be a surprise to anyone, not a surprise to me, because you got to understand and keep this in mind, we are dealing with women. I guarantee you there's more teams out there going through this situation than just the Seattle Storm right now. We're talking about women. Women are catty. Women don't even like women. Let's just be clear. Women are the cattiest. Women are the most drama-filled. So you have a sports league based around women. What are you guys saying was going to happen? I'm surprised it took this long for someone to even come out with these issues. Am I against bullying? Absolutely. Am I against unfair treatment at your workplace? Absolutely. It's been said in a few articles that The coach and coaching staff are under investigation. How do you have a coach under investigation whom you just gave an extension to? Because to me, what that sounds like, you're rewarding bad behavior. I would think that they would know or would want to know what's going on down here with their players and their coaches before you go handing out extensions. I could tell in their recent playoff run, you can literally look at the last playoff series, look at the coaching staff, and look at the players. They were never on the same page. Now, who's the cause of it? I don't know. A lot of folks are saying Skylar Diggins. A lot of folks are saying Ike Agumake. A lot of folks are saying a lot of names. A lot of folks. I've heard Jewel Lloyd name out there. I've even heard Jewel Lloyd's mother say something about it. I heard that her agent said something about it. Right now, it's just too much going on for a league that's trying to get more fans. Now, this furthers my argument about why the WNBA needs to get rid of their commissioner. She's trash. If this was any other commissioner in any other league, this would have been taken care of ASAP. No nonsense. When you literally have a commissioner that says that more drama brings more eyes and more views to the game, you're not playing any games right now. Now, I had people send me messages saying, when am I going to cover the Seattle Storm situation? I honestly didn't want to cover this because honestly, it's no point. Even when they done their investigation, you know why I say it's no point? Nothing's going to change. The WNBA has already proven to me that they're okay with bullying. They just don't want to say it because it looks bad when you say it. If the WNBA was against bullying, they would have handled all those Caitlin Clark incidents a whole lot different than what they did. The punishment would have been severe and swift. But that just goes to show you that the WNBA don't care about their players. They only care when you're getting bullied because of your sexuality. They only care when you're getting bullied when it comes down to your sexual preference. They only care when you're getting bullied when it goes against the LGBTQ plus community. They said in reports that coaches was calling them bitches, dumb, using racial slurs. Now you mean to tell me the WNBA still ain't show any interest or care for that? It shows you they don't care. The Seattle Storm players had team meetings without Neko, and she's the president of the players union. And from what I read, they did that in fear that she would side with the coaches. And then you got her sitting here on camera with Sue Bird saying that she sees herself in her coach. I don't know. Of course, I get on Twitter and you see people saying, well, why isn't this major sports news? This should be all over ESPN. Then you got some folks saying, well, it's not over ESPN because it doesn't involve Caitlin Clark. Even when it involved Caitlin Clark, they didn't talk about it. So you can't use that as an excuse. Even when Caitlin Clark was getting poked in the eye, when she was getting knocked down, it was maybe a 2-minute segment and they kept it rolling. They said it was part of the game. They don't care. The Players Association didn't put out any statements when Caitlin Clark got bulldozed by Kennedy Carter, when she got poked in the eye by Dejanay Carrington, because they don't care. So it's no point for me to pull up tweets and pull up articles for you guys to read and go through this and that. I'm going to tell you what it is. They don't care.